Hello, sweet souls, and welcome back to Goddess of Bliss Tarot. As always, I'm so happy to have you guys back, and for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Today's pick a card reading is one that I have not done in a hell of a long time, and that is career and finances. So we are going to be looking at 2023, the year total. We're going to go through the whole year and see what's in store for you, what kind of changes, shifts, or continuations are going to be happening for you this year within your career. How are your finances going to improve, etc., etc. So, when you're ready, let's all take a nice deep breath in and release. Might be the first slow breath of the day, but that's okay. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes, center yourself, and when you feel calm, go ahead and open your eyes. Whichever pile calls to you the most is going to be the pile with your messages. All right, you guys, I'll see you in your piles. Hello, sweet souls, beautiful humans who selected pile number 1. You guys selected this selenite crystal. Selenite is an excellent cleansing stone. Oh my gosh. For those of you who work with crystals, you can actually use that to help cleanse your other crystals. But from a big picture perspective, it's also really good for removing blockages. So just a side note for my crystal lovers out there. Now, this card is going to start us off. We are going to be using this oracle to look at the year in two halves, so the beginning and the end. I just have this one right now because I want to start off with the beginning energy, and then we'll pull more cards as we go along. So let's go ahead and look at the general overall themes for your career and finances this year, the first half of this year. Branwen, forgiveness. I feel a sense of relief. I feel a sense of relief with something. And case in point, also, this is forgiveness. If you've been in conflict, if you've been having a really hard time at work. Sorry if you hear my fur baby. He loves when I do readings, so that's just his way of sending you guys his love. But anyways, if you guys have been going through a hard time at work, I see things lightening for you. I see you stepping into a world of forgiveness. This is more heart-centered living, and this is you forgiving them for your sake of well-being. This is you tapping into your higher self and deciding what you want to focus on. And if anything, I see you deciding that you don't want to feed any more energy into these negative entities, into these negative vortexes that I'm seeing for you at work. It's just this very calming, cool down kind of breath of relief energy that I'm seeing for you. So that's a really beautiful theme. This is also for those of you who are in any creative endeavors and or spiritual endeavors. The beginning of this year, very prosperous for you. Very prosperous for you. Okay, let me grab our first deck of cards here. So we are going to be breaking down the year into 3 parts. So first 4 months, second, third 4 months, of course. So let's take a look more specifically at what's in store for your career and finances first 4 months of the year. Oh yes, you're really getting clarity with something, that is for sure. Forgiving yourself as well for putting up with mistreatment or putting up with getting paid less than you deserve. You're really going to be seeing the truth of a situation and accepting it with grace. You might be meeting a new person. There could be a change in management, or this is just saying that your boss is a female. Come on. Career and finances. Part 1. There we go. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, okay, yes. So, the Page of Cups can be a bit of an overly romantic energy, is what I'm seeing here for you. Wow, the triple moon is really standing out for me. There's big feminine energy playing a big important role for you somehow. The first 4 months of your career. For a few of you, you guys don't have a job, and you're in school right now. And I see you being very focused, very successful in school. Ooh, yeah, very successful in school. And maybe you kind of slacked off last semester, or you kind of have a history of procrastination or habits that you're just not really the most proud of. I see you really harnessing the energy of a new you, right? The beginning of the year to be like, okay, I'm going to stay focused on my goals. I'm going to stay focused on what I want. This is also just in general, my pile ones, you guys are going to be doing a bit of a deep dive, really cutting through all of the BS, any kind of over romanticized idea of things. I'm hearing shadowing. So there might be some medical, well, I guess you don't have to be medical. I am getting big medical vibes, but maybe you'll be shadowing, what would it be called? Like a mentor, and it's really going to give you a clear look into and clear insight into what otherwise you might have romanticized. Yeah, there's just some big truths coming through. Very calming, cooling energy. Let's grab a few more clarifiers. And again, you might be meeting someone new who's very no nonsense, or if that's someone already in your work life, they're going to be playing a very close role for you. Important. There we go. Let's see. What other clarifiers? What else can we see for pile one? Finances and career. Let's maybe look a little bit more at finances. Pile one, first 4 months of the year, please. Things might feel slow moving just because these... All right, let's see. That's too many. That's too many. I love how right when I say slow moving and then like half the deck pops out. All right, so a bunch of them popped out, but that one was face up, so we'll take it. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Isn't this deck so cute? There's just like these little bunnies. So, okay, so the Two of Pentacles. Let's move that up here a little bit. The Two of Pentacles is a busy energy. But I see you very successfully and peacefully balancing things. Seeing work-life balance. The Ten of Pentacles, as far as finances go, oh my gosh, it is such an incredibly positive omen. Like, I'm seeing you getting paid, paying off all your bills, and then having so much abundance that you have extra, not only to spend, but to invest, to put into savings. Your family, for a few of you, if you've been struggling, your family might pitch in or help you out. This could be like even like you're going to be enjoying, perhaps for the holidays, you got a gift of money. So I really see you just getting to kind of enjoy that these first 4 months here. But yeah, you will be... It's interesting because it's like you will be strapped. Okay. I'm hearing like strapped tight for cash, but that's just because there's this sense of responsibility where you'll still... Yes. Okay, I get it. So the abundance message still applies, but this is you being strict with yourself, sticking with a budget, and being like, okay, I normally spend this much on fun extra stuff, but in order to put this into my savings, I need to only have this much, like balancing out your budget. But overall, the first 4 months, oh my goodness, you guys have a lot of prosperity and abundance coming in for you. For a few of you, it might be like so much that you kind of don't know what to do with it. You're going to be a little overwhelmed. The Two of Pentacles can be a very overwhelming energy, as can the number 10. So yeah, a few of you are going to be like, I don't know what to do. Also, a specific message, if you have lent out money to a friend or to a family member, I see you getting it back within those first 4 months there. So let's go ahead and move into, I'm going to pull the oracle for the second half of the year. Oh yeah. If you're getting money back, it's like you're going to be forgiving that person if like it took them too long. And yes, just very logical, strict budgeting in a very responsible way that's going to allow you to kind of cool and calm any anxiety that you might have over money issues. Okay, now moving on. We are going to pull the oracle for the second half of your year, and then we'll continue. Pile 1, second half of the year, please. Career and finances, pile 1. Oh, it's too many. All right, well, that one didn't want to come up, so didn't want me to pick it up, so we will take it. Stillness. All right. Let's put that right there. There we go. So you are going to come into this place of a few of you might start to get impatient, but it's like I'm seeing two choices for you. You can embrace this sense of pause, this sense of the universe being like, not yet. I'm seeing delays, stalling. Something stalling. There's just going to be, it's going to be very slow moving for you. So, but you have a choice. You can either let that kind of torment you and be impatient. Preach. That's something I would instinctively do, but whatever. Or what I personally struggle with is embracing the calm, embracing the stillness, finding balance within the stillness, maybe carrying this balance that you found at the beginning of the year into the end of the year, and taking it with gratitude in the sense of, I can just relax. I don't have to run around like crazy to make things happen. I can just relax and receive. I am seeing an importance of saving here. Okay, let's grab our next deck. Okay, so now we moving into, ooh, that was a crappy shuffle. There we go. Ooh, and that was a yummy shuffle. There we go. Now we're going to be moving into the middle 4 months of the year. There we go. Ooh, Queen of Wands. I see you having a lot of fun. This is a very social time for you. Making friends with coworkers. I even see, yeah, stillness. I do see you coming into this place of stagnation because we do have the Two of Wands coming up in reverse. So, yeah, this is going to happen about middle of the month. For whatever reason, I'm really getting strong. It's like, for some of you, it will be June, and for others, it will be August. So somewhere between there, depending on who's watching, that's when you're going to start to hit that place of stillness. And it's really, it is a moment to appreciate where it's like, oh, okay, I can go within and really think through how I want to plan moving forward with my career, or better yet, take a damn break from constantly like planning, and you will be reaping the rewards of this responsible money management at the beginning of the year. You'll have more money to go out and to have fun. Yeah. Okay. Yes, so this is a very relaxed energy. This is a very carefree, fun, confident energy. You're going to be feeling very proud of yourself with where you are in your career, or at least if you're not completely content, say with your job or where you are with your career, your financial goals, you are, I see, reaching a place of acceptance and focusing on your successes. Okay, this one was face up. So Page of Wands looked like it came up in reverse. Yeah, it's not gonna be, there's not gonna be a lot of forward movement. This abundance energy, like you're still going to be abundant, but I see it slowing down a bit come mid-year, which follows suit with stillness. You might start to get, I'm hearing gregarious, which is very Queen of Wands. So you might start to spend a lot of money on trips, for example. And so you're no longer growing your finances like you were at the beginning of the year. You are reaping the rewards of prior efforts. Now, some of you are going to get a business offer middle of the year, and I see you declining it. I see you eventually determining that it is not the right fit. Trust your intuition and take what you may, but this looks like whatever this business opportunity is, it will be a fleeting idea. It will not be a good fit for you, I'm seeing. Let's look at final 4 months of the year. What's in store for pile one? Well, okay. Interesting. I always find the Three of Swords interesting because upright typically indicates heartbreak, but it's a swords energy, so it's always odd to me that it's so emotional, so to speak. Sorry, let me just fix these cards. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. As I was saying, with the Three of Swords reversed, it's like I'm seeing a little bit of, it's fear of regret. Yeah, it's regret or it's fear of regret, but for most of you it's fear of regret because there's a decision that you need to make that you do not want to make. You're of two minds about something. This could even be you have to choose schools. Say you got accepted to different schools. That's you trying to decide. And it's like this fear of, what if I make the wrong choice and like it breaks my heart. All right, let's get some clarifying about this choice. Pile one. Oh, you know what? And that's why this stillness energy is coming in. This is a very nurturing energy that the universe is sending in for you, this final. Oh yeah, look. Yeah, very nurturing energy. Really tuning in with your intuition. Also, I'm seeing you need to make sure you get enough sleep. Okay, we got those ones. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's the classic card for work, actually. Oh, the Three of Swords reversed again. Wow. This could be healing a heartbreak as well. But for most of you, I see you really going within, reflecting on what you have built. This woman is pregnant in this card. And I mean, yeah, maybe for some of you, you will be having a child, and that will obviously, I see you being supported, but that will obviously impact your finances and your career moving forward. So maybe that's what some of those decisions are, where it's like, do I stay at home, or am I a working mom, or like, how do I what do I do? There's a lot of internal mental chatter here, and a lot of fear of making sure that you make the right choice, which is why the moon came up, telling you to really take care of yourself, make sure you're getting enough sleep, but most importantly, understand that you already have the answers within. You just need to quiet your mind, go within and listen to your intuition. This goddess really helps with that. That's a big part of her thing, which is why the universe is blessing you with this stillness. But even so, it doesn't have to be a literal pregnancy either. This is some kind of reaping the rewards. You've built something, you've nurtured something, and now you need to decide. It's like a critical turning point. You need to decide what you're going to do with it next. This could even be, for a few of you, I'm seeing entrepreneurship. So towards the middle, for a few of you, it'll start like end, middle, but most of you within the final 4 months for the entrepreneurship idea, where things are just going to really start, like, you're going to feel frustrated about wanting to move them forward. Which is where that stillness energy is coming in. But this is an incubation period. Obviously, you cannot rush the gestational period, i.e. how long the baby is in the metaphorical belly oven. Like, that's just a natural cycle of things. Oh, and the moon does talk about cycles. So this is you really reaching acceptance with that. But working on branding, figuring out what direction you want to take. I see you wanting to take your first step forward. But there's a lot of fear here because you don't want to make the wrong step. And this is Spirit coming through and being like, look, you are valuable. Listen to your intuition, and the universe and your spiritual team, your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, we are all here guiding you and supporting you, no matter what, across the board, whatever this decision is. And I'm also seeing the biggest point of this decision, like, I'm hearing like fleeting energy. So it's going to feel like a much bigger deal than it actually is. It's going to feel, it's just going to be that fear, right? And a big thing that is going to help you is reminding yourself that just because you think it doesn't necessarily mean it's real, right? So sometimes when we're stuck in our anxiety, we're stuck in our head, it's easy to fall into that trap of, my fears are a reality. Well, no, not necessarily, right? This is practicing what if. Going to therapy can really help you, just for that extra non-biased support system from someone that's very educated, that can support you and that can help you. Reach out for support during this time. Do your research and find someone that's knowledgeable and who's, maybe if they haven't gone through it, they're at least wise and stable and structured, a very secure person. I see you leaning into that kind of person, and they're really going to help you regain that sense of mastery of self and inner balance, and really recognizing and achieving inner harmony with the fact that you have a lot to offer. Once you capture that and begin to encapsulate that, then this decision's going to be way better for you guys. So let's see if I can do a quick recap before we pull the rune. Female figure playing an important part. Beginning of the year, you're going to start to feel a sense of just, again, every time I tap into this energy, it's like my heart is breathing relief. It's like, okay, this feels better. This feels better. This is being alleviated from any kind of like drama that's been going on within your workplace or within your financial situation. Again, abundance, you being responsible, making strong, logical decisions. And then middle of the year is when we're going to start to move into this stillness energy. and a little bit of frustration because you're not going to have the growth that you want. But when that pops up, it's important to remember you're not where you want to be at the end of the cycle, but you're at the very beginning. Or if not the very beginning, it's just like you're not where you want to be in the cycle. So it's a matter of reaching acceptance with the fact that this is a very important incubation period for whatever you are doing. For a few of you, this is an actual like literal child that you're going to be finding out about, and that's going to be having a big impact. Obviously, kids are freaking expensive on your career and on your finances and stuff like that. So a little bit of frustration. Also, any kind of like, if you get a business offer, I just see the person being immature. I just see them, it's not a good fit for you. So research the position and the person before you jump into it. Oh, also this could be like a summer job. Yeah, this is a summer job for a lot of you, which is going to be really fun. Overall, I see you going out, having fun with your friends, and really feeling a sense of relief from work. You might, vacations. Vacations. So it's going to vary for everyone. For a few of you, this is a summer job that you're really going to enjoy. For others, this is you're going to have more and more time off work to really embrace this stillness and just like breathe and have fun and reap the rewards of all of your responsibility earlier in the year. And then end of the year, you're really going to need to tap into your intuition and find your support system and help lean on who you need to get out of these fears of heartbreak so that you can make this decision with a clear head. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get a rune for pile number 1. Ooh, Yara. Oh, okay. So this is a fruitful harvest. Yes, that big prosperity message that was coming in. Okay, and I'm also seeing this as a sign that for the entrepreneurs or even for the people who end up maybe getting a new job, like it's going to be very prosperous for you. You're going to start making more money. You're going to have more peace overall in your life. And this represents, because it's all like season related, it ties into the year as a whole. So this is saying you're going to have a quote unquote fruitful harvest throughout the entire year. Wow. Can I have your pile? Wow, yeah, you're just going to be feeling really abundant. Like at the end of the year, even at the end of the year, you're going to be stuck in your head, so maybe you're not going to be feeling as grateful. Ooh, gratitude. Gratitude could help you as well. Snap out of this like too much in your head energy. Ooh, yeah. Okay, huge message coming through with that. You can bring so much light into this situation by just reconnecting with gratitude. Start making gratitude lists. And that's really going to help you. Manifestation and scripting can be really big and helpful for you too at the end of the year. But prosperity, a fruitful harvest, like, yes, this is going to be a very prosperous year for you. That's further emphasized by the 10 of Pentacles just starting out your year. Yes, please. And Pentacles are a longer lasting energy. So yeah, this makes sense. This is, wow, this is awesome. You know, and it ties in with your selenite. This is the universe coming in and it's like your time to shine. Energy blockages are being removed. It's actually, selenite can also assist with business pursuits. So that's, yeah, this is such a positive year for you guys. Pile number 1. This is all I'm seeing for you. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, just let me know and boop that like button down below. If you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, then go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye guys. Hey pile 2s, welcome to your reading. You guys selected this gorgeous bumblebee jasper. I'm getting big transformative vibes off of that. But I guess we'll see. So here's what we're going to do. This oracle card is going to start us out with what the general theme is going to be for the first half of the year, because I want to start with that first, and then we will eventually move into the second half of the year. So let's start out with the general theme, the moon. Ooh. Okay, Mama Kia. There might be a decision that you need to make. But ultimately, I'm seeing something that's really going to be important for you in order to enhance your finances and your career. For the first half of the year is tuning into self-care energy, tuning into your feminine side. The feminine energy, which every single one of us, gender aside, has within us, is a receptive energy. It's a receiving energy. So you need to be mindful of what kind of energy you're receiving. Is it toxic? Do you feel drained after you go to work? Like, what are some things that you can do to guard yourself, to protect yourself energetically? What kind of people can you avoid? There's a big thing with listening to your intuition. I'm also seeing this as a really positive sign for any of you who have spiritual-based careers. The first half of the year is going to be really good for that kind of work. Even if you're not into the spiritual business, tuning into your intuition, working with your intuition is really going to help you. It's really going to support you. I'm also getting a pretty strong message that you guys need to make sure you're drinking enough water beginning of the year. That ties into that self-care message, right? Take cleansing baths, take a lot of baths to kind of just help recenter. Take hot yoga, anything that's water centered, water heavy. Maybe start taking swimming lessons or up how much you're swimming. Spend more time in a hot tub if you have a hot tub. Really connect with water. Water is the feminine aspect and it is controlled by the moon. So for whatever reason, that's somehow going to impact you. And I'm seeing really support you as you move forward this year, 2023, with your career and finances. So we are going to look at the first 4 months of the year, the middle 4 months, and then the final 4 months of the year. So let's start with the first 4 months. Okay, so we have Six of Swords in reverse and the High Priest. Yeah, lots of spiritual energy for you. Whatever spirituality means to you, however you connect with it, it's going to be really, really important for you to connect with it. That's coming through so strongly. I'm also seeing a need for you to stay put, especially for those of you who work for schools, government, hospitals, any like big established type of companies. I'm seeing you deciding to stay for some reason. If you were thinking about getting another job, I see you really reflecting, going within, maybe seeking out some inner guidance as well as guidance from like licensed professionals. So this could be big investment energy, like you guys meet with a financial advisor or a really knowledgeable family member. Ultimately, I see you taking a bird's eye view. I'm not seeing any really big traveling vibes for you either. I'm seeing a lot of saving kind of energy, but asking the big questions too, like, how do I want to make my money? How do I want to receive my money? Especially for those of you, because she looks kind of guarded, right? Where it's like she has to protect her energy. It is freaking exhausting to have to do that all of the time at work. We spend so much time at work. So this is also you potentially manifesting, working really strongly with your spiritual team, with your guides, for them to help guide you to a new job. or to help guide you in navigating through this job that you have. So if you're not already in a job that was like I talked about earlier, so I see you getting or starting a job within something that has a very long history, established tradition. Obstacles are going to be removed for you. You might need to be a little stubborn with it, like in order to get it. So say you get offered a job, you might have to be a little bit like, nope, this is what I'm getting paid. Don't compromise too much. Okay. Doing any kind of volunteer work as well. This is a lot of, oh wow, look. Another pile got that too. 2 of Pentacles. So this is a feeling overwhelmed, but you're managing it. You're doing it. You might, well, let me pull another card. Pile 2. There we go. Ooh. Okay. This is what's interesting is your pile so far seems to be the least about career. Career just kind of seems to be like a side note or something. Maybe you'll be starting a new relationship or getting married. There's going to be some kind of really, with the High Priest here. Yeah, there's going to be some big life transition that you're going to be going through within your romantic world. Maybe this is you saving so that you can build a future with how you want to with your partner. For many of you, this is meeting someone at your job, be it romantic or like a really good friend, like a soulmate level friend. I'm seeing for sure. This card also talks about choice. So you might be, didn't that come through earlier? It was like you need to be making a choice. Yeah, there's something about a choice that needs to be made at the beginning of the year. And the best way to make that choice, to make sure you make the right choice for you, is getting into balance. Make sure you're not overspending. Yeah, make sure you're not overspending. And getting in tune with who you are. Maintaining a sense of inner peace. And enjoying the good things in life from a balanced way, right? Not overspending. I am seeing canceled trips. But if they are canceled trips, you'll be able to put the money towards something better, and or it'll just get rescheduled to later in the year. So, all right, let's start to move into middle of the year. So let's look at what the second half of the year, the theme is going to be for pile 2. There we go. Ceridwen, potential. Big manifestation vibes, you guys. This is such a gorgeous card. Okay, so whatever you want, you can have the second half of the year. Whatever you want, you can have. This card talks about, imagine if you had a pot that was filled full of this golden liquid energy, and you could write down on a scroll or a piece of paper, but I don't know, I like to think of a scroll because that seems more magical to me. Because being in tune with your intuition. Anyways, and if you were to drop it into that golden liquid in the cauldron, you would be able to co-create it with the universe. You can manifest it. You guys, you are going to be a powerhouse. You will be moving into this powerhouse energy second half of the year. So let's look at the middle 4 months. This is like big manifestation vibes, which was coming up in the beginning. So maybe you'll be learning about manifestation techniques, kind of practicing, and then you'll be really, really good at it. And then like the final half of the year, I'm seeing you kind of being like a master with it. So much success. I'm seeing a lot of potential, so much potential for you. You might be getting job offers, school offers. There we go. Okay, we'll just put that right there. So let's see what we have here. We have Five of Wands reversed. Okay. Knight of Cups reversed. Wow. And Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so once you start to move into the middle 4 months of the year, I see you coming out of this working on yourself, inner sense of rest and recuperation and self-reflection. That's what the Four of Swords is big on. I see you coming out of that. I see you moving into success, moving into a this is weird, a non-over-idealized version of life. So you're going to get real practical with yourself. You're going to really start to believe in your abilities, and you are going to sweep the competition away. Five of Wands talks about competition. I see you getting really serious about what you want, and because of that, and because you are in tune with the universe, you did this work earlier at the beginning of the year, you are just going to be a freaking powerhouse. So you might be very, very busy, and this relationship that you have here that was featured pretty prominently at the beginning of the year, I see you moving away from that focus-wise and really tuning back into focused goals for career and finances. I'm actually not getting any super big hits finance-ways, so beginning of the year, this Two of Pentacles is giving me a little bit of living paycheck to paycheck vibe. That's not necessarily saying that that's going to be true, but maybe that's the energy that you've been in, that you will be starting to come out of. But I'm not getting any big finance messages here middle of the year. This is all career focused. Yeah, you're going to be very real, very grounded, very down to earth, very practical, and really just steamrolling forward. Yeah, this summer is going to be, a few of you are going to be moving. It might be for a job, but it's kind of this like very busy, windswept kind of energy. But you're going to be in control of it. You're not going to feel out of control, which is impressive. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is very simple. Middle of the year is going to be very simple for you. You're going to be very focused, very no nonsense when it comes to your career. You're not going to put up with any ish. Let's just say that. Let's look at the final 4 months of the year for pile. Whoa, hang on. It flew away. The Hanged Man in reverse. Okay. Let's put this bad boy over here. There we go. Okay, pile 4. Or did I say pile 4? That's weird. Pile 2. Maybe that carries a message. Let's see. Oh, Three of Swords reverse. You were the second pile to get that. You might want to check out, if you felt called to another pile, you might want to check it out because there might be some messages in there for you. All right, so this fast-moving energy that we're seeing middle of the year is going to be, the universe is going to jump in and force a pause button on you, so that you don't overdo it the last 4 months of the year. I'm not gonna lie, I always keep it straight with you guys. The Hanged Man reversed is, if you're anything like me, it is such a frustrating energy. It is such a frustrating energy because it's like you will try to push forward for what you want, but the universe is like, nope, 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 nope. Blocks, obstacles. I do see some healing going on for you, but I'm also seeing the first half of the year, that's a big part of why Spirit, the universe is coming through and wanting you to practice receptivity. Like maybe you're going to get a little overexcited and a little impatient because you're going to be such a powerful manifester. What you want, you're going to be getting. but some of the things you're manifesting, I'm seeing, are going to need a little bit more time. I'm seeing like it's a divine timing type of energy, which the moon does talk about. So if you really embody and harness this energy of the moon at the beginning of the year, you will be able to tap back into those lessons that you learned from this moon energy, and that's really going to help carry you through these final 4 months here of the year. So yeah, there's some kind of pause, some kind of stagnation. For my students, I see this as maybe you're not going to be getting the class schedule that you want. There's something that you want that you're not necessarily going to be getting, but as crabby as it sounds, it really is a blessing in disguise. This is going to be one of those situations where you're not going to get what you want, and you're going to feel really impatient and frustrated about it. But come 2024, you're going to look back and be like, oh my goodness, thank God I did not get what I wanted, because something else so much better was brewing. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is some healing energy. I guess we can move that down. This is healing energy all day, tapping back into that self-love. You're gonna have time, forced time for self-love, and maybe also this will be kind of happening for you so that you do kind of detach from your relationships here. It's like you get, oh gosh, I'm getting the image of like those horses that have blinders on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the universe is going to stop that energy for you so that you can get back into this lover's energy and start paying more attention to your relationships so that there can be more of a work-life balance for you. I also see you kind of spoiling yourself, buying yourself lots of gifts. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah, and 7 of Swords. Okay, if someone brings in a business idea to you and you think it's too good to be true, it is, and don't fall for it. Okay? 7 of Swords talks about betrayal. So I guess maybe that's what this healing is going to happen with. Maybe there's like, because you are going to crush the competition mid-year. So I could easily see there being maybe some jealous energy where people start to get a little shady. And that's going to be a part of what is blocking your progress moving forward. Don't worry, I see you being divinely protected, but yeah, there's like, there's something you're not seeing, and that's with something that you want to move forward with that has to do with a financial plan or career plan, and with someone involved with that. And that's a part of why the universe is stepping in here with the Hanged Man and is like, pause, stop, take off the blinders so that you can see this, because you need to see this in order for your well-being to happen. There's a lot of impatience here, but also notice how she's like, I don't know, it's like she's this person, these people are sleeping, resting just fine, and this one is just, she can't look at these other 2 people. So it's like your relationships are really falling by the wayside. They will have fallen by the wayside, and so this is you bringing it back into balance at the end of the year. But potentially, maybe for some of you, like with this betrayal, it's like you kind of want to bury yourself in your work to distract yourself from the healing. The universe isn't going to let you do that anymore. You're just going to have to focus on the healing. No, nothing rash. No jumping into rash things, but you're going to be very distracted. It's like you don't want to focus on your relationships. So something within your relationships, some kind of painful ending. Ugh, I'm sorry. I always keep it straight with you guys. I don't lie. So some kind of heartbreak. For me, the Three of Swords coming up in reverse is telling me it's not going to be in the end of the world, but it's some kind of betrayal. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Sometimes it can be, but maybe this is a breakup. It could be. It doesn't have to be. For you, it's like, but there's some kind of, you disengaged from your friends for so long that you're going to need to learn how to forgive yourself. But also, like, there's a season for everything. So you can't be hella focused on your friends and your loved ones all of the time, right? You need to master balance, which is what this is talking about. So end of the year focus is a big work-life balance, and the universe is really stepping in so that you can heal from whatever this betrayal is. Because if you bring this heartbreak energy into the new year with you, it's gonna overcomplicate your life and cause a lot of problems for you unnecessarily. I see someone's gonna get jealous of all of this potential. It's like you're gonna be overflowing with abundance and opportunities, and someone's gonna get jealous and they're gonna try and sabotage you. Again, I'm not saying this to scare you, but you're just gonna see a truth of a situation and you're not gonna like it. But don't worry, the universe is gonna protect you, and that's part of why they're coming in and being like, nope, you can't move forward until you see this and until you deal with it. That self-love is coming through. Okay, so let's see. A lot heavy beginning of the year, heavy self-focus. It could be a new relationship, or you could also just be prioritizing your relationship with yourself, with a partner, or really with any kind of relationship, especially maybe an important feminine figure. Really going to be prioritizing. This could be a workaholic kind of thing that happens middle of the year, and that kind of pisses people off a little bit. So end of the year, you're going to have to kind of pick up the pieces of that so that you can reintroduce, like, again, balance and fun and romance back into your life and regain some new perspectives. These blessings, all this potential that you have, this is going to really kind of rock your world and shake it up. Okay, super strong message. Watch who comes. What is it? What's the frame? Out of the, it's not waterworks. Out of the works? What? Okay, say you get this big success, which I am seeing for you still, till the end of the year. That's so big. So now you have all this success. Watch these people who start coming out that are like, oh my gosh, hi, that are starting to be so nice. It is a gross energy where people like to latch on, and they don't actually care. They just want, like, the real estate, right? Or to kind of steal your energy. Okay, yes, that's what this is. End of the year, you're going to really pause and really start to focus on who your true friends are, because all this success is going to start to not change people, but bring out people's true colors. Yes. So that's where that self-love vibe comes in. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. Okay, I like that a lot better. That makes more sense. It feels more clear. So let's get the rune for you guys. Ooh, you guys got Wunyo. This is joy. Yes, please. So overall, this is showing me that this year is going to be a very joyful year when it comes to career and finances. This is also a rune that talks about success. So, and comforts. Yeah. Things that make you happy. So overall, even though you're going to be weeding out these kind of sleazy people that are going to come out, I want to say the waterworks. I don't think that's an actual thing though. But you're going to be weeding out these kind of like deceptive energies that kind of just want to leech off of your energy. Again, that's just like, it's not really going to be, at the end of the day, you're still going to be so happy. this joy is going to really eclipse and cover your entire year. Wunyo is my favorite rune. Oh my goodness, it is one of my most favorite runes. Literally, think about anything that makes you happy. Oh, so you guys are going to have an incredibly successful year. I'm seeing a lot of wins for you because this rune talks about wins as well. No wonder you have that jealousy energy coming through towards the end of the year. The end of the year, you are going to look back and be like, what the hell happened? It is going to look so different. It's just going to get increasingly better and better and better for you within your career and finances, for sure. Ultimately, you're going to be feeling at peace about all of the victories, obviously, right, that are coming to you. You're going to be rewarded, especially if you choose to receive. You focus in and you choose to receive what you want when it comes to having a clear vision for your career and for your financial goals. That's a key. You have to do that, and you really rise up to your potential. Oh my gosh, you're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be so warmed with opportunities. Joy is going to eclipse your entire year. Wow. That makes me so happy. I love when I get to give good messages like that. Oh, so yeah, big winner vibes, you guys. Big winner and joy vibes as your overall theme for your career and finances this year, 2023. I hope that this has helped you. If you liked this video, then let me know and just boop that like button down below. If you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, then go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye guys. Hello sweet souls who selected pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You guys selected this green turquoise piece. Green turquoise is really good for people experiencing exhaustion and burnout. So that might be something that you guys get relief from this year. But anyways, so to start out, we have this oracle card. This is going to give us the overall general themes. I'm hearing ambitions. You guys have big ambitions this year. Big star energy. Wow, I'm getting a lot of hits right off the bat. Okay. Whew. Let's see if we can ground this energy. There are a lot of messages that are excited to come through. Anyways, as I was saying, this oracle card is going to show us the general themes for the first half of your year this year. And then later on, we will pull another one for the second half as we kind of move through the year. So starting out, okay, you guys have humor in reverse. So this is kind of actually tuning in with that ambition message that was coming through. This is really, I see you guys the first half of this year, when it comes to your career and finances, you are really finding the balance between not taking things overly serious. I'm hearing not being so much of a hard ass. I don't know. Or maybe like not putting up with that kind of attitude from other people. But so you're going to be balancing that, introducing a lightheartedness and humor into your world with a sense of seriousness, with your goals, with your ambition. There's no more goofing around. I want to swear a lot in your guys' reading. Wow, you guys are passionate energy. It's really intense, but I like it. You guys are my kind of people. Anyways, so yeah, I'm hearing no more dicking around. You guys you're going to start being straight shooters. You're going to be lighthearted about it. It's like, it's time to get my life in order kind of vibes. So let's take a look. We're going to do, damn, that was a yummy shuffle. We're going to do the first 4 months, middle 4 months, and then final 4 months. So let's look at the first 4 months. Pile 3. First 4 months. Whoa, there we go. Okay, so I'm seeing some kind of heartbreak or disappointment in the beginning of the year. This might be on a personal level, like there's a breakup, a job loss, a demotion. If it is a job loss, like it's something that you'll see coming. Like there will be a lot of write-ups leading up to it, and a lot of warning signs leading up to it before anything happens. You're also going to be a little sad because you're going to feel like, I don't want to use the word victim, but that's the best way to describe it, where it's like a victim to your circumstances. This could also be as simple as you're forced to start working a schedule that just really makes your life complicated. I've pulled this card, these two cards together before, because I do like a card a day. And I've actually pulled this exactly. The Lover's reverse followed by the Three of Swords. And for me, because the Lovers represents choice, for me, what it meant was, it was so frustrating. There was a choice that was made that deeply impacted my life as far as my schedule goes at work, that ultimately ended up taking time away from my partner. But also like the sense of powerlessness that came from it, the sense of like I wasn't able to make the choice was made for me, was also very like heartbreaking for me and very sad for me. So I'm seeing a similar situation to that. Some kind of choice made on your behalf. You're not really feeling tuned in with your power these first 4 months of the year, which might be the more serious aspect. You're trying to find humor in the situation so that it doesn't hurt so much. Let's see. Let's get some Eight of Wands. Okay, so I see some news coming in for you. This could even be a new job offer. Four of Swords. Okay, let's put that there. So you're really going to be focused on finding a sense of peace within the chaos I'm seeing. Let's see, move that just a little bit. There we go. A sense of peace within the chaos. The Eight of Wands can talk about news. So I see you guys getting some news related to your finances and your career. I see you really taking it easy, focusing on self-care. That's the Four of Swords. Doing some introspection. I like that I'm seeing the Three of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords, because that shows me progression, that shows me growth, that shows me healing. That's showing me that within the first 4 months of this year, you are not going to let whatever this disheartening experience is, and the pain scale is going to vary for everyone, right? But you're not going to let this hurt or that level of pain eclipse your season. I'm hearing you are going to feel through your feelings. You're going to feel the tears, and then you're really going to go within, focus on self-care, and really reconnect with the things that make you happy, which is really, really beautiful. You might go on a trip, take a vacation, take a break from work, or for those of you who this is a job loss, I'm seeing this as like you're making the most of this time off to really just rest. So I'm seeing a lot of resting and self-healing energy. Let's look at, for the other ones, I pulled the second oracle next, but I kind of want to see first, specifically, I want to know specifically the middle of the year, what this is going to. Death, yeah. Big transition vibes. Big transition vibes. Okay. But death always means a new beginning. Look at the rose that they're holding. I'm actually seeing a lot of opportunities for you. We got the Queen of Swords. I see you, this sounds weird, but I see you doing something that like you're really shutting up your enemies. Like you are going to come into whatever this painful situation was within a power position as a queen, really honing in on your own inner nature. And people who have, you're also going to be very secretive with any of your plans. Oh, okay. So for a few of you, this is you also coming to the realization that you need to quit your job. And come middle of the year, I see that coming into the works for you. You will be quitting middle of the year, probably more spring. So I guess early June. Oh, or fall. I'm seeing it being like at the very beginning or the very end of the middle of the year. Oh, wait, no. So May. Yes. So May or, let's see, May, June, July, August. May or August, you're going to be finding a new job and you're going to get paid more. It's going to be a complete up-leveling. You are going to be doing something that you're really good at. You're going to be stepping into a job that you're really good at. I'm seeing that across the board for everyone. You are going to be stepping into either a new job or an up-leveling within the same job where your so-called enemies are going to look at you and be like, wow, I can't talk crap, even though I want to, because I'm a goose. I don't know. I guess geese are they're kind of dicks, man. Like, they're mean. They'll chase you off the shores. So I also see this as a sign that you are going to be non-emotional about this decision, and you're not going to allow your emotions to rule you. It's going to be very, very smart. You're going to be very brilliant with how you execute this. Let's look at your theme for the other half of the year, and then we'll pull another card for this. What is the theme for pile 3? There we go. Wise leadership. Some of you are going, so I'm seeing a huge up-leveling starting in towards like middle of the year. Huge up-leveling. The Queen of Swords is an excellent leader. I will say that. Very passionate, very in your power, very reaping the rewards and the prosperity of balancing correctly that harmony of lightheartedness, not taking life too seriously, which sometimes can be hard to do when we're hurting, but doing that with the appropriate amount of responsibility and seriousness that's needed. But yeah, many of you are going to be, I'm seeing you being promoted. I'm seeing you being admired and respected in your career. Let's see. 8 of Swords. You are going to be breaking free from the mental prison that you have been stuck in for so damn long. This is going to be very healing for you. You are going to be very respected in your field. I see more money coming in for you in the middle, starting middle to beginning of those last 4 months of the year, kind of closer to that end of the timeline, where you're really going to start reaping the rewards. I'm seeing like a raise, a promotion, a new job that's in like for a prestigious company. There's some kind of up-leveling, but it's going to be the beginning of insane stability for you, success, passion. You're going to be able to speak your truth and live your truth. Oh, I don't need that one. What do I need? Here we go. I need this deck. Let's see. Let's look at huge up-leveling. It's like a karmic reward for what you go through at the very beginning. The 3 is standing out to me here, so March might be when this happens, and then come April is when you're really going to be making peace and healing. And okay. Pile 3, there we go. Okay. any kind of control issues that you have with money, you're going to be getting over. Oh, look. Okay. Yes. I like it. So the 5 of Wands in reverse and then the Page of Wands in reverse. So you are going to be happy where you are. You're no longer going to feel like you need to like keep looking for the next best thing. You are going to be very happy with where you are. Hopefully that's lined up. Oh man. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Very happy with where you are. The second half for your finances, both your finances and your career, I'm seeing there might be like inner conflict purely in the sense of pushing yourself to be better. You might be a little bit hard on yourself, but it's in a way that's healthy, right? That's pushing yourself to be better, which that makes sense. Typically when we're in a leadership position, we always end up pushing ourselves to be better. Yeah, I see you being happy. You're not going to be concerned about needing to find something new. You're going to be feeling stable. You're going to be feeling that inner light inside. And all of this conflict and pain that was happening, no more. You're going to be in a very respectful environment. People are going to stop trying to get a piece of you. They're going to stop competing with you. Like, it's going to be a very equitable environment for you. End of the year. Queen of Cups. You are going to be very emotionally stable. You're going to be in a situation that's very nurturing. Ooh, there we go. The Fool reversed. Yeah, see, like, you're not going to want to rush into some new beginning. The Fool reversed I'm seeing is coming up as a very positive thing for you. Like, you're happy where you are. You want to start building like a legacy where you are. Wow, you got the 8 of Swords twice. Okay, so there might be a little bit of this lingering energy towards, well, I guess it is just the whole kind of last half of the year here where you're going to be learning to break through those mental barriers, right? Break through those mental barriers, that sense of illusion of being trapped. You are not trapped. You might feel trapped, but you are not trapped. So you are going to really be breaking through that. I also see your eating habits improving. This sounds odd, but weight loss is coming through. So if you've been having a hard time eating or gaining weight, I see that starting to... It'll persist towards the end of the year, but that's when it might start to shift a little bit more for you. I do see a very nurturing energy coming in for you at the end of the year as well. And I see you saving a lot of money. Oh yeah, you are definitely saving a lot of your money up. Yeah, because whatever this loss was, this pain at the beginning of the year, it's gonna toy with your mind just a little bit, moving on to the end of the year. Like, you are gonna start to overcome that toying with the mind, right? Where you're going to learn how to step back into your power, overcoming any sense of, why did this happen to me? Any victim mindset, not to sound mean, but that's just what's coming through. Like, any victim mindset you're going to be overcoming. So you're going to be healing from whatever this is, and you're going to be happy at come end of the year. So like, I'm seeing probably May-ish. There's something new. There's an ending that's going to lead into something new. This could even be this May you're graduating, right? So maybe that's what this painful loss is like, it feels like you've lost this piece of your life. Like, it's come to completion, right? You're done. So sometimes there can be a bittersweetness to that. So I actually do see that being the source of this pain for a lot of you. Yeah, this is like a massive transformation that's happening middle of the year. And you are going to be very nurturing, warm, lovable. I see you being everyone's favorite, actually. towards the end of the year. And you will be saving your finances though, because whatever this experience is, even though you'll get through it fine, it was so fast. It'll feel like it flew by so fast that it was hard for you to keep up with. So that's going to be something that you're going to want to prioritize. But I do find it interesting. You got the Eight of Swords twice. That's kind of the universe calling you out and saying you are 10 times stronger than you are giving yourself credit for. Just because this hurt and it was disempowering doesn't mean that you are not in control of your life. And this wise leadership, Epona, that's coming through very strongly. She works very closely, this goddess is associated very closely with horses. So horses might be something that's important to you. But in and of itself, horses symbolize moving forward and power. They also sense people's energy. They see the truth in things very easily. So I see that being something for you as well. So any kind of revenge that you might be wanting, don't worry. I see karma taking care of this for you middle of the year. And I'm also seeing like this isn't going to blindside you per se. Like most of you are going to know that this is coming. But when it does, it's going to be very fast. Some of you, it might require like a move. So you're going to want to limit your spending so that you have enough for the move, because moving is pretty expensive, or it can be at least. So you're going to be finding the lightheartedness in this again, and then regaining your sense of self and your power as you move into the end of the year. You're going to be everyone's favorite in your workplace at the end of the year. Everyone's favorite. And you're going to feel emotionally stable. And you're going to want to just stay where you are. There's going to be no like fight or flight. So, okay. Pile 3. So you guys got Hagalas. Hagalas means hail, storm, trouble. Oh my gosh, uncontrolled forces. Yeah, pile 3. So you guys are going to be dealing with some uncontrolled forces. And it might sweep you up a bit this like first few months of the year, but towards the middle of the year, you will be reclaiming your power. You are, Hagalas always talks about as well, reclaiming your power, and by sourcing out what kind of inner storms you're having. What are the causes of these inner storms, which is the Eight of Swords. So facing your inner demons head on, doing maybe some shadow work, and understanding maybe why you keep ending up in unfulfilling situations as far as your career. I'm actually hearing also your love life goes, even though this is just career and finances that did come through. So Hagalas this year is going to be all about you learning to ride out the storm and rediscovering your sense of power, how to not get invested in drama. You're going to rise above the drama and identify those inner storms within, like the cause of those inner storms within, and realize you have been keeping yourself prisoner. It might feel like there can be uncontrolled forces, like death, for example. This never means something literal, death, but that is a cycle that is uncontrollable, right? So sometimes when we get swept up into the inertia of things because of choices that other people made, it can make us feel powerless. But you're going to be facing that head on. Come middle of the year, you're going to have accumulated your sense of wisdom to where you're going to be like, wow, I created a mental palace and I'm going to choose to live in this mental palace as opposed to my mental prison. And that's really going to help you step into that state of nurturing and inner fulfillment, I'm also seeing you by the end of the year, your financial situation is going, even though you're going to be focused on saving, your financial situation is going to be very, very good. Very good. I'm not seeing anything like overwhelmingly like huge sums of money. It's nothing like that, but it's enough to where you are comfortable and you have enough to save. So, hey, I'd say that's pretty fantastic. But so I'm also hearing lackluster end of the year, but in a positive way. You know how sometimes people ask, like, what's been going on? And you'll respond, oh, nothing, just everything's just been chill. People are like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, no, like we want, sometimes we go through periods of our lives, especially after storms, where we're like, I want the calm after the storm. I want no drama. I want to just live my life. Yeah, live your life. And any important career decisions, I see by the end of the year you are going to decide to stay in whatever new place you end up in mid-year. You're going to decide to stay there. So, yeah, so you guys are going to be dealing with some storms, I'm seeing. But, I mean, I just keep looking at how she has this swan, like, completely under her control. And the swan symbolizes nature to me and things that are outside of her control. So it's like you're finding a way to allow things to be as they are, but you're not weak to it. You have your own power within as you work through it. Very powerful reading. Pile number 3. I hope that this has helped you. If you liked this video, then boop that like button down below so that I know. And if you haven't already and your vibes vibe with my vibes, then go ahead and subscribe. But otherwise, until next time, bye guys.